from Gop, just a quarter of a mile northwest of the village of Trelawnyd in the county of Flintshire in northeast Wales. Gop Hill offers great views of the Clwydian Range and the neighbouring counties of Denbighshire and Conway. The hill is a natural limestone outcrop, limestone that would have formed on the bed of a body of water hundreds of millions of years ago. Atop the hill sits Gop Cairn, which is a Neolithic monument, cairn meaning man-made pile of stone. Further on, the hill is densely wooded with larch and pine trees, which although tall appear to be relatively young trees. The hill is also dotted with various cave systems. In the Neolithic period, many megalithic chambered tombs and mounds were built across Britain. It was during this period, around 3500 BC, that Gop Cairn was constructed. The peoples who built these structures were illiterate, leaving no written records, resulting in many unsolved mysteries which archaeologists still can't solve today. Gop Cairn is the largest man-made mound in Wales and the third largest in Britain, behind only Silbury Hill and Marlborough Mound, which are both in Wiltshire. Oval in structure and 12 metres tall, with a diameter of roughly 80 metres, nobody knows the cairn's true purpose. Excavations carried out in the late 19th century by a Professor Boyd Dawkins found animal and human remains, but no burial chambers or underground works. The top of the cairn is sunken due to excavation. Some say the large amount of stone on top points to it having been a lookout point or hill fort. Another theory is that the cairn was built as a marker for the burial caves which dot the surrounding hill. It is interesting to note that the surrounding area contained a massive number of barrows and tumuli, with over 550. There just aren't many other places in Britain with so many burial mounds. Assuming that this area held importance as a final resting ground for the local Neolithic peoples, maybe Gop Cairn was the centrepiece. Whatever the cairn was, it must have been an important cultural and religious site. Gop Cave is the name given to the largest of the hill's cave systems, which are naturally formed limestone caverns. Also known as the burial caves due to excavations in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Remains of over 20 human skeletons have been found in the caves, 14 of which were found in, quote, crouched positions, unquote, with 6 said to be children. Also found were Neolithic items including flint tools and weapons, jewellery made from jet and quartz, and a beautifully crafted glued stone axe from Pemamawa. In a deeper layer from the Ice Age, excavators found remains of animals including Arctic lemming, bison, hyena and woolly rhinoceros. The caves offer a great opportunity to explore a place of historical importance in a very challenging way. Caked in dust and mud, with surface water leaking through in many places, spiders and woodlice have overrun the caves and made them their own. A lot of the tunnels have been partly filled with silt and loose rock from past flooding and are currently impassable. With sections that have never been fully mapped, the caves too hold mysteries yet to be solved.
here is another chamber going there the back. Do I want to crawl down here? Is the question. None of these tunnels actually go anywhere. This may have been where the bodies were. Sort of declines the other. 1, 2, and more there. Thing is though, I imagine these places have filled with mud over the years, centuries and millennia, like that there. Time to get out of here. Okay, back out where I came, very unceremoniously. Arms first, I think.
To the southwest, Mole Hiradag sits very prominently in the distance, approximately 2 miles away. It is not far-fetched to think that people from the Hiradag Hill fort might have frequented Gop. Some of the skeletons found in the caves may even have once called Hiradag home.
Is the inside of our cave, lit with candles. Let's go and have a closer look. Tea lights. A big candle which is supposed to burn for about 12 hours, 24 hours, something like that. There we have it. It's got more of a cosy atmosphere now, would you believe it or not? I was thinking to sleep inside here, but it is just, I don't know if you can see, but it's very damp and muddy, and there's bugs. The air is thick, and it's just like, I was considering lying there in deep in the cave, but I think it's dodgy. There's mosquitoes in deep in as well, and spiders, which may be false widow spiders. So where I am gonna sleep is on this rock here, just in the entrance. Local folklore places the battle between Boudica, Queen of the Iceni, and the Roman governor Gaius Suetonius Paulinus at Gop Hill. Apparently, Paulinus was on his way back to Chester with 2 Roman legions from the massacre of the Druids on the Isle of Anglesey around AD 61. And met an army of 230,000 Welsh Celts and Iceni Britons here, who were led by Boudica and her daughters. And this army of 230,000 was poorly armed and armoured, and was defeated by 10,000 Romans in sight of Gop Hill. And the Romans slaughtered 80,000 men, women and children. There's different accounts as to what happened to Boudica. One account states that her and her 2 daughters were given mortal sabre cuts after the battle. Another account states that she committed suicide so she wouldn't have to be dragged back to Rome in chains. Yeah. It's interesting to note there's some intriguing place names around here, such as the hill that Gop Cairn is on was known as the Hill of Arrows. And you've got the Hill of Carnage, the Hollow of Execution, the Stone of Lamentation, the Stone of the Grave of Boudic, Boudic being the name the Welsh called Boudica. Sadly, none of these places can be pinpointed on a map anymore. Locals still tell the tales of how the ghosts of Boudica and Suetonius Paulinus can still be seen walking the old roads of Flintshire late at night. And one that's a bit more creepy for me right now is the story of a man who was walking his dog up Gop Hill, and he said he was confronted by a man on a white horse dressed in Roman regalia, looking like a Roman officer. Alive as anyone, appeared in front of him, and he vanished just as quick, you know. Just past midnight now, can't see a thing. There is sheep around, but there's no sheep droppings or anything in the cave. It's funny because it makes you wonder why. It's getting late now, so I think I'm going to start putting these candles out. As you can see outside, it's pitch black. There's nothing going on. Sheep freaking me out. Horses or sheep. Horses over there freaking me out. Like I thought I'd be scared of being in that cave. But I actually feel safer inside than outside, you know. Feels like there's a definite vibe out here. Hopefully you won't hear from me again until morning. Unless anything mad happens, I'm going to be getting my head down now, I think, trying to get a couple of hours sleep. So I'll speak to you in the morning, possibly. Very cold. So let's start getting packed up. Good morning. Just woke up. It's about 5:10, something like that. Did set my alarm for 5:30, but this is a rough sleep, so I ain't gonna be hanging around here. No trace left, as always. It's about 6:20 in the morning. Time to say goodbye to Gop Cave.